20 minutes past 7 o'clock on 99 FM. It's time for us to celebrate the good in the land of the brave with Bravo Namibia. This is where we celebrate all things good, gold, and glory, compliments of the land of the brave, whether it be here at home or beyond our borders. For this episode of Bravo Namibia, featuring the brave story of Rudi de Klerk, who survived an attack by an elephant while holidaying or working in the DRC, rather. Rudi was able to not only be safe from the attack, but with the assistance of Namib Medical Aid Fund and the help of a few Namibians and the president of the DRC, they were involved in his evacuation back home, and he was able to return to Namibia to recover. Rudi, good morning, and thank you so much for joining me.
Morning, Jay.
You're telling me this is not your kind of setup. This is not where you would work on a day-to-day basis. You're a guy from the wilderness. You're a game ranger.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So I kind of feel uncomfortable in here. But
don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
Now, tell us about the elephant attack that happened to you in the DRC.
The thing is, we in Namibia we had a drought for about 7 years. Before this year, we had a good rainy season, and we had to move elephants. They just became too many in our area, and so. Luckily for us, there's a private game reserve in the Congo by President Kabila, and he wanted to reintroduce elephants. So we were really proud to be able to restock an area that was diminished from elephants. So that's why we had to go up to the DRC and just to go and see if the elephants are okay, if their behavior, if the habitat is okay. So we flew up. We had to track them because we wanted to see physically what they look like, how they act.
Yeah. And if they're adapting to this new environment that they find themselves in.
Yeah.
So you're a game ranger, so obviously that's like your job. You had to go out there into the ground and then observe these animals.
Yes.
What happened on that fateful day?
Because I've been working with these specific elephants for about 20 years, I kind of knew every individual.
Wow.
So it was kind of necessary for me to go up there just to see, if they're adapting well. We tracked the elephants. The matriarch had a collar on, so we could track them with antenna. We got close to them. It was kind of in a very thick vegetation, and the wind just switched on the wrong moment. And as soon as she smelled us, I could see her behavior isn't like it used to be. And probably because of the stress from the
new
translocation.
Environment, yes.
Yeah, so she flattened the ears, which is typical of an elephant charge, lowered her head and she came charging.
Wow.
Yeah, we were 4 in the group.
Yeah.
Obviously, as soon as I saw the behavior, I told the rest to start running.
Back up, yes.
And we could only run down a one pathway, so we couldn't split up or anything. And I realized with the elephant breathing down my neck, it's going to kill all 4 of us. So I just decided instinctively, kind of just to stop and hold her back so that others can get away.
Yeah. So at the same time, not only were you the victim, but you're also a hero because you're trying to protect everybody else. It's crazy. What has been the greatest lesson for you from this incident?
There's so many life lessons, Jay. Patience in hospital, it was a big thing, but then also, living the moment. Some of the things I've actually, before this attack, I always try to live in a moment. But one of my favorite sayings is, by Bob Marley, is live the life you love and love the life you live.
Yeah.
So that's something special and something that has to stay with you, live your life with.
Namib was very involved in assisting you after the incident. How did they assist you through your recovery, with your journey and your recovery?
Yeah, they did so much. I mean, the big thing having a partner like Namib is that the assurance you have, you're in hospital, you can't do much. So they give you the assurance that, they help you out with financially. And also important is that you support people that helps you, that they have this assurance that Namib is standing behind you. There's no financial worries. And they're still assisting me. I mean, there's so many complications that came from this. And still today, I mean, no questions asked. Always just there whenever I have a claim, they pay it out, and
that's awesome.
Very thankful for them.
That's awesome. Rudi, thank you so much for coming through and telling us your story.
Pleasure,
and you just got my heart racing because I'm like, I need to go to the jungle. I need to see this. I want elephants. But thank you so much for the work that you do also and for being courageous enough to help your fellow colleagues in that situation. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, Jay. Pleasure.
That was the voice of Rudi de Klerk, who survived an attack by elephants in DRC while working, and also helping these elephants relocating to a brand new environment. Of course, as he mentioned, it was stressful for the animals as well, and he was out there. He just took all the blows, but thank goodness and thanks to Namid, he is busy recovering and still safe to be able to continue doing that great work for the land of the brave.